Hello and welcome to my channel. This serves as my introductory video to YouTube. Super awkward. I'm gonna leave it in because I'm pretty awkward. My channel is going to be a place to explore your individuality. I want everyone to feel and understand that you can be your own person, you can live your own life, you can be happy as who you are. It's gonna be a place of acceptance. I want everybody to feel accepted and welcome and happy and feel like they have a place to talk about things in their lives. And I also want it to be a place of understanding and a place to discuss mental health, because I've struggled with mental health my entire life. And I want people to understand that it's not something that you can go through by yourself, because throughout my entire life I thought, oh, I can handle this by myself. I can figure this out on my own. And I've realized in my years that it's not possible. So I'm gonna talk about who I am. I'm 27 and I just moved into an apartment outside of my parents' house for the first time. It was a choice I made in October, it's now July, because I was in a really, really bad place with my depression and my anxiety. I felt alone. I felt like my parents were ignoring me. In actuality, they were giving me their space, and giving me my space. And they told me that they were just trying to help by letting me be an adult living in their house, and it felt like they were pushing me away. But that's a whole other video to talk about that experience that I had in October. But I am living on my own for the first time. I have a dog back there. I would see her on the blanket or hear the obnoxious chewing noises. I've tried to get her stopped a couple times, but that's her favorite toy and she won't stop. Her name's Phoenix. She is in training to be my emotional support animal. They got her for me for Christmas this year. My parents did. They got her for me for Christmas. And she is the biggest terror and the biggest lifesaver I've ever had in my entire life. It's really difficult when you have anxiety and you're in a new place to try and potty train a 7-month-old puppy, but I'm working on it. I'm doing it. She hasn't had any accidents today, knock on wood, but she usually has at least one a day, and it's tough. I am a psychology student. I am going to school for psychology. That's my main major right now. My college says I have to have 2, and I'm debating between biomedical sciences or English, which are 2 opposite things, but you know, it's different. It's who I am. I really enjoy science and biology especially, and I haven't decided if I wanted to pursue just clinical psychology or if I want to pursue psychiatry, because they're very different and they have very different roles in the world, and we need both in this country because everybody has issues and everybody needs to understand and destigmatize psychology in general, mental health especially. And I was diagnosed at 21 with depression and anxiety. I went to college right after high school, and I was there for a year and a half, so 3 semesters. And it did not end well. I came home Christmas of 2010 and basically stayed in my room for about a year before my parents, or my mom especially, my parents, but my mom especially, took me to the doctor and got me diagnosed, got me on medication, and I started to understand and really appreciate what anxiety and depression really were. I knew my dad had depression. I've known that for a long time, that he struggles with depression. He was about 30 when he finally got help, so I was about 9 years earlier than him. But it really opened my eyes to the fact that there's nothing wrong with having a mental illness, and it made me want to advocate for people. It changed me from being a German and history major to being a psychology major, and it took me 6 years to get back into school, because I ended at Christmas of 2010 and I started the spring semester of 2017. So I also want to encourage anybody who is struggling with their mental health that it's okay to struggle. It's okay to continue to feel like you're behind everybody else, because your story is different than everybody else's. And I really want to emphasize that with my YouTube channel, because I want to show everybody that it's okay to have your story be completely different than everybody else's, because you are an individual and your story is your story. You have to own your truth, you have to, you know, trust yourself, but you have to also know that your story is different than every other person's out there. You might have similar experiences, but your human experience is different, and it's unique, and it's amazing, and the most wonderful thing out there. And I'm also a Wiccan. I believe that there is a higher power in the universe that kind of shows us the way to go, and that magic is just something science hasn't discovered yet and can't understand. I will be going into a little series on my channel, because it's something that interests me. It's something that I really do enjoy. It's something that I feel not everybody has, because not everybody trusts themselves. It's a lot like seeing ghosts. You know, kids see them all the time, but as you get older, you start shutting yourself off to it, and there's a lot of skeptics out there with ghosts, and there's a lot of skeptics out there with Wicca. So that's my channel, and I'm excited to see you guys.